You're online, Christopher Daharty. Just so you know, you're online, bro. So you don't know who Dr. Disrespect is, and I'm listen. I'm a little bit I'm sometimes I'm ashamed that I'm hanging out with you. That's all I can say. Okay. I mean, that's arguably a good point you make. That's all I'm saying. I think what's funny is I think we're actually playing through onto like it's in the it's in the live stream starting and they've got no music. Look at hold on, wait, with the magic of oh here we go. So much professionalism in that one. That was just the swiftest. Frank's not turned on. They can't hear you at all, Frank. Oh, here you go. Your sexy, raspy, dirty voice will come through to them now. Good times. I'm tired. There was actually 2 people watching too. Amazingly enough, is that like Craven? He's always craving more dick.
I like to crave chocolate at the midnight hour.
Stop being weird. Hey, you should tweet this. You should tweet this.
Thank you.
Tweet it. Tweet it. God damn it.
Sorry, you know, ADHD is a motherfucker, dude.
Take your meds.
Oh shit, I didn't. That's what sucks about ADHD. I forget to take my fucking meds.
Just get one of those day of the week things. Make it a habit. That's all I did. Yeah. So there's a link. There's a link here, and you hit the share button, and then I guess I hit tweet.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Oh my god! Live now, wasting everyone's time. Literally tweeting while I'm streaming.
See, this is
streaming. Spell streaming right. You got this, thumbs. Now wasting everyone's time literally tweeting while I'm streaming.
Oh, there it is. Finally, it popped up. It just popped up.
Come join us. There you go. It thumbed a dot in there. Come join us. Hashtag ADHD. That's all. Yeah, fucking hashtagged it. They'll figure it out. They'll get here. They'll be like, that makes a lot of sense. Good times. What kind of laugh is that, sir?
That is my I'm insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain voice.
Well, I have a virus in the background that people can see in the right-hand screen. While we talk, I am going to destroy humanity.
You are a virus.
I am going to COVID-19 this shit to death.
We are mother.
Nah, we're fine. No. If you're about to say we're cooked, we're done. We're good. We got this. We got this. We're fine. Stop being so much of a drama queen.
Yo. We live.
But we are going to start COVID-19 in China because that's how it goes down. Hey, listen, this is how it works, okay, everybody? I'm just being historically accurate. Now, why is my Plane 9 running like a hunk of dog shit in the background? Interesting.
Test,
you know
test,
what I'm gonna do? Plane 9. Well, I hear you. Yeah, I gotta turn that off, everybody. That was a little funky. You making it? You making the dream come alive there, Frank?
Dude, You know,
You're not talking. Talk about things. So, about them Lakers, huh? I don't watch Lakers. Craven, tell me something interesting.
There's not a single lake in Los Angeles, by the way.
Do you know what the fuck I'm even talking about with the Lakers? Oh, I see. That can't be true. They have artificial lakes that are draining and getting lower and lower. They get the reservoirs for water.
The team left, I forget what town, and went to LA, but they kept the name Lakers because they came from, the Great Lakes area. I forget what town. Could have been Milwaukee for all I
Okay,
know.
so listen, we gotta talk real shit here, okay? So China is urban, okay? So what we need to do is we need to evolve our virus to spread rapidly in urban areas. There we go. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna infect rodents first, okay, everybody?
Yeah, oops, one got out.
No,
and you know how fast they fucking spread.
And wait, let's see the symptoms. We got no symptoms right now? Hold on. Oh, no, we got no symptoms. Okay, I want to evolve coughing. We got to cough soon, okay? Hey, you're not supposed to cough. You got to talk. We're here to listen. We're here to talk, not play video games. So the fact that I am playing a video game and informing you of the progress I am making in destroying humanity is to your advantage, not detriment.
Is that what you're doing? You're playing a video game that involves you.
Do you not see the right-hand fucking side of the monitor that is facing you right now?
I'm looking at it.
Yeah, it just mutated. So I've got to go in because I don't want to get caught, and I've got to demutate the cysts. Okay, so we're going to de-evolve the cysts away. We don't want cysts yet. All right.
Riveting.
Yeah, no. Well, no. Right now we're just trying to spread. See, right now we're in China. We've only infected 700 people. We got to gain some speed here, Frank.
Yeah, 700 people is nothing.
Well, since I said that we're now at 2,000 people. So it's coming. It's happening. Poor regions. Okay. Well, here's the thing. China is not considered a poor region yet. Or at this point in this game, anyways. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get avian character. Oh, you know what? No. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to spread through the airlines right now. So we're gonna gain the ability to travel in dust particles. So there we go. We've evolved the ability to travel on dust particles in the air.
Oh no!
So
it's gone airborne.
Yes, it's good. Exactly. We've gone airborne, and actually, we've now infected enough people that we can gain. I'm gonna get the water, and what it's gonna do is it's gonna allow us. Pathogen can survive outside the body in fresh, warm, increasing infectivity, especially in humid environments and ship transmission. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do that because the real secret to destroying humanity is getting to the islands, because those island people will repopulate the Earth afterwards, and it's really pesky of them. So we need to make sure we get on the ships. That's what's important.
You have just combined Real World and Dreamcatcher, sir.
What?
Or you have just combined the movies Outbreak and Dreamcatcher.
Outbreak is a good movie. I was thinking Dustin Hoffman, Oh, good. Okay, so now we've infected India. Okay, so we got to get real here. India is a rural country, humid and hot. So guess what? We got to go in and we got to get...
Fuck with rabbits.
Listen, we got to wait. Okay, here we go. Okay, so tell you what. We are going to evolve heat resistance next. Just gotta get more points.
Yeah.
Oh! It develops cysts. So hold on. We gotta devolve cysts again. But you know what we'll do is, we're gonna wait on the coughing. We don't want to evolve coughing yet. Too many coughs, people start turning their necks. They start noticing people coughing, and then next thing,
have them wearing masks.
Next thing you know. People are wearing masks. They're washing their hands because shit's gotten out. Oh, I just infected half the Middle East.
High five.
Yeah, woo! I'm just kidding. That's disclaimer. These are not the real emotions of people.
Yes,
they're the emotions of animals. Oh, I just infected Britain. It's done. Boom. Yeah. Britain has been infected. It's official. I hit Australia. Okay, hold on. We gotta go in now, and we gotta evolve a little bit. Okay, so we gotta evolve heat resistance. And I'm telling you right now, if we invest early in drug resistance, we're gonna hit those rich countries harder. Okay.
Well, we gotta take care of that penal colony down there in the south.
Well, right now we have no symptoms. Everybody is generally asymptomatic. Okay, so we are spreading like wildfire, people.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You're sick, but you don't feel it. It's like walking pneumonia.
Okay, so what you got to think of is you got to think strategy here. Now, we have not infected Canada. We haven't infected America yet. But this just in, we have infected Mexico, and they are crossing the border right now. I'm just kidding. This is what Trump was talking about! And just so you know, you just got infected from China. The prophecy has been completed.
It's almost like the real world.
It's almost like what actually effing happened.
Holy shit. Well, what about Italy?
Okay, so here's the thing. We're going to invest early in cold resistance, okay? Because that pesky Canada country, you know, it becomes quite the little nut to crack sometimes. It's rich, it's rural, everybody's spaced out, and everybody's following the rules. They're wearing masks, people are washing their hands.
And literally like 8 out of 10 presidents have like written up drafts to invade your asses, and it just never happens.
I think economically it doesn't make a ton of sense. I mean, you pretty much get shit at cost anyways, so what's the effing difference at that point? It just becomes And besides, you need a buffer zone between you and Russia. Somebody take all the nukes when you shoot them out of the air.
Yeah, because people forget that we can go over the North Pole to Russia, you know? And Canada's in the way, you know?
I think that it's just, I think economically you're better off working with fellow nations than, like, friendly nations than fighting against them. I think it's just that, let's face it, we got a lot of enemies in this world, don't we? Not talking about viruses. We're getting very political, sir.
You know,
how's the audience doing right now? Do we have an audience? We have 2 people still in here. Did you tweet this, Frank? God damn it. Did you tweet it or not? I'm just kidding.
Yes, I did.
Well, I could go really crazy and do something very wild here. I could post this shit on my YouTube channel.
Nice. Are you gonna like?
Well, I'll just. I mean, no. I'm just gonna do my channel and do a post up and say anybody wants to jump in. This is how we do it. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. And by the way, getting back to what we were talking about, Scott.
Yeah, talk about something, please. What were you gonna say?
Well, I like the idea that you came up with, and I'm down for it.
Talk about channel-related stuff.
Yeah, ADHD corner.
Okay, so here's the problem I'm having right now. And it has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with the fact that I can't find where I was now. God damn it. I saved this okay, see, now I'm listening to myself, and that's just horrifying. The trick is to never listen to yourself ever. Okay, people? Okay? We got to get through this together.
What has been the most rewarding part of podcasting for you?
Let me ask you this question just now.
No, it's on Twitter. Somebody, Pod Sound School at Pod Sound School asked this question. I'm going to answer it. What I wanted to know what your answer was.
My answer is getting to yell at Frank on a weekly basis. It's very relieving. I get that stress. I just let it roll off my back. Frank takes it all like a big cushion of love. I'm out of coffee again. This is a Greek tragedy.
Yelling at co-host.
Yeah. So. Listen, when you're living with ADHD, this is an important structure in my life. Okay, you might even be saving my marriage. I mean, think about that, Frank.
Hey, if I am, then I'm doing what I was put on this earth to do.
That's right. That's how you need to think of it. That is how you need to think of it.
God has a plan, apparently.
I crave it. If you want to toss it at a few, you can. You don't have to. I don't care. I mean, like, yeah. Like, he's saying you could post this on a few Discords, or on Discord, or my Discord, any Discord, Discord, this Discord, that Discord. What? Sorry.
Go post it everywhere, buddy. That's what that it's the least you could do.
So back to infecting the fucking planet. I'm just kidding.
Yes. Can you please kill more people?
Okay, but hold on. Listen, what we got to do. Okay, what we're gonna do. There's a lot of hot countries. Okay. So
Yeah,
what
I mean,
we're gonna do is we're going to boom, look, we can almost do them both. There, we can spread quicker in humid countries now. So now we got to start invading the tropics.
Yeah, Colombia.
China is completely infected. So every flight that leaves China is infected now.
It's about freaking time.
Every boat, every flight, everything that leaves China, you cannot have an object leave China without infection. So we are on fire, people. We're right on track. But you can see it on the map. Do you see it right there? You see how red it is, Frank? Like that's what you're looking at. That's the infection. And America, it's moving very slowly in America. There's literally only 27 people infected.
Well, we go to China sometimes, but they come to us a lot more.
The only thing is okay, I'm okay with that one. It evolved anemia, which is not very noticeable in people, so it's okay right now.
Isn't that when you get gold and you like rub it against your skin and it makes it
well, anemia is like a lack of red blood cells, so I mean people with anemia like they will get cold, I think.
I just remember this chick in school, she said she was anemic and she took off a ring and she just like marked herself and they were black marks. I don't know why, but it was a real ring.
Okay, so we've only got one more upgrade to go. It's expensive, but the next upgrade for transmission that I want is bioaerosol. So you can't stop it with filters. Oh, and it evolved cysts again just now, and I don't have any points to get rid of it. So hopefully, which is what?
Tom McDonald. I'm sorry. Tom McDonald is the funniest fucker I've ever.
Why? What happened, buddy?
Just the guy is out of his fucking mind. He's this independent rapper white guy with dreads,
Okay.
And he's just real, he says the shit that people are too afraid to say. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just love the guy. I still see Greta Thunberg in the news all the time with headlines about how profound, in quotes, she is. Just a reminder that practically every 17-year-old who ever existed is a fucking stupid idiot.
Yeah, it's true though. I mean, it is. You can love her and everything. That's fair.
She's a cunt. Or I can't say that on YouTube. I'm sorry. She's a C word. I'm sorry. That's my opinion.
So this just in: Afghanistan has started work on the cure. The cure is extreme. The disease is extremely worried. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Sending Greta.
What is
Have her off the coast for a fucking month.
Jesus.
Get that fucking kid back on land, will you? Where's her parents? Oh, dude, it was so douchey. When she's yelling, why are you yelling at people? Like, you don't get anywhere by degrading and yelling at people, ma'am. You should be like respectful.
Are you talking about Greta?
Yes.
Oh God.
Ugh. Yes, I go ugh every time.
Okay, so but my question.
I like the message, but she's conveying it like ugh.
Okay, so the thing I always say to people is she's not really affecting anything, so who gives a shit?
That's my point, dude. If you want to affect people and if you want to change shit, you don't do it by just yelling at them. And I don't know who she was yelling at. Most of them couldn't speak English.
Yeah, well, I mean, she took a sailboat over, so she took a sailboat over that had like polyester sails, probably. So, like,
no, the sails were made out of the tears of seals.
That's it. That's what it was. I'm gonna tell you right now, seals need to die sometimes, and the easiest way to do it is just club them. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and they're tasty, ain't they?
Fucking Jesus.
I'm telling you, seals are some tasty sons of bitches.
Some tasty bitches right there,
Animals exist on this planet for us to eat. That's God's plan.
That's God's plan.
Apparently.
I love God's plan. It's delicious.
Yeah, and apparently he's only had one for 6,000
Where?
years.
Uh,
You dumb.
uh,
You dumb.
so,
What are you
I don't
doing?
have the right window up here. I'm trying to find the right window.
What are you doing? Nothing. That's what you're doing. You're listening to a 70-year-old bitch instead of out there doing something. Go, go turn the air
You have.
conditioner on in the north. In the north.
Oh Lord, I think you're
Start
concentrating too much on her. I think, in fact, I don't think. I think people care so little about her that they don't even want to hear us criticize her.
I just thought it was a funny tweet.
That's fair, but you took it a step further, sir. Which
It's a podcast, yeah.
I don't. Yeah. No, but I mean, like,
That's
to the
very
degree of
funny.
like, I just don't think of Greta at all in my life. It doesn't affect my daily operations. And guess what? I fix air conditioners so she can suck a dick. And that's what I said.
Okay. Well,
Except she's not old enough to, so she's not allowed to. Okay.
Back when I was 17, all the girls were sucking my cock. All right.
Well, when I was 17, there was other 17-year-olds that were probably
Wow.
my girlfriend at the time. Thank you.
Asia Major is fucked up right now. Scott.
What's Asia Major?
Nah,
Who are we
the
talking about?
entire landmass.
What?
Like Asia Minor is like southern India and the islands, but
Okay.
when you got Russia all red and China all red there in your game, that's Asia Major, baby. Asia. Oh, that's a tongue twister. Asia Major.
So India is now helping work on the cure, and they've made 1% progress. So they're on fire right now. They're really gonna make it, I promise.
South America is fucked.
Yeah, but I'll be honest with you, like Canada, and see, this is what I mean. Like Canada's only got 2,200 infected. Like those damn Canadians wash their hands a lot, I guess. I don't know what the issue is here.
How the hell is Africa not even touched? And South
It's
America-
because it doesn't spread very well. I haven't. Okay, so first of all, right now I've got to go devolve some things because it's going to become. What happens is their desire to get rid of it starts increasing as you become more of a nuisance. So richer countries start jumping on board at some point if you're not careful with how you evolve or don't evolve. And the problem is if you spend too much of your points as you get them devolving things, and you have to keep some of them because if you keep devolving it costs you points, and eventually what happens is you don't have enough energy to become fatal. And at the end the idea is you have to try to kill everybody. So like you want to try to get to this happy medium where all of a sudden everybody's very infected and then you just go to town on them. Because you evolve very, very aggressively See, like right here, you're right. I'm not infecting hot countries, so I'm going to evolve heat resistance right now. And actually, the last thing is to become a spore, and so then you harden your outside casing.
Let me ask something. Is this thing one of those projectile shitting, pissing, and vomiting all at the same time?
I don't think COVID is. Maybe this is.
No, that's what I'm saying. This one. Yeah.
Well, it's whatever I want to evolve it. Yeah, but
because that's a super virus as far as I'm concerned.
Well, right now they have coughing, they have rashes, they've got nausea, which makes it so that there's a slight chance of infection when kissing and touching things other people have. And then there's cysts, which can burst and cause infection. And then the anemia doesn't do anything, but it sets you up for some really shitty things that can be next.
Well, the anemia just destroys your immune system.
Well, right here, there's evolve insomnia, and what insomnia does, in fact, I could evolve that now, but they're not putting a lot of research progress into it. But if they started doing more research progress, I could start moving down the insomnia path, and what that does, it makes the human population that's infected become more irritable and less productive. So you start slowing their progress. Plus, a couple of the abilities I took on early, which the other one I should take on, we'll see, is I already moved into genetic hardening. So early on, before they even started researching me, I made it harder for them to research me. So like I've got...
Why is Greenland so infected with no one there?
That color just has to do with how much of percent of its population. Apparently Iceland is, and that's actually Iceland. No, Iceland's here. Sorry, you're right.
Greenland.
No, you're right. Greenland. My bad. Apparently Greenland is now leading the cure efforts. So it's redeveloped the vomiting symptom, unfortunately. And the other thing is, it hasn't.
Vomiting. I love it.
The problem is it hasn't started transmitting very fast yet. And like I've got countries like, have I infected the world yet? So okay, every country in the world is at least infected.
God, you're damn near close.
No, I've infected every country. I just see, this is what you're trying to beat. Look right here. See what happened? Iceland shuts down the airports. So what you're trying to do is, the next thing they do is they shut down their seaports, and then you can't get to islands. But I've infected every island. So I'm already spreading through every surface of the planet now. So now it's just a matter of trying to outrun, like what I'll do now is, because they're researching progress, like what I'll do is I'll do genetic hardening again. So I'm going to harden my genetics so that it's harder for them to continue researching me. And then I'm just going to keep letting it infect. Sorry?
What is this game called?
Oh, this is just Plague Inc. It was out before the pandemic, obviously. COVID-19 has mutated and developed a hemophilia symptom without DNA points. I'm actually going to leave that. Well, I'm starting to move really fast now. Like you look in Canada, I'm doing 1 million a day, essentially, or a month.
Oh, so you're going to
that's a day.
In about 3 days.
Well, and they're speeding up. COVID-19 has mutated and developed a sneezing symptoms. So now they're going to spread infected. It's 50% infected now, 60% infected, 75% infected.
Oh, please wipe Canada off the face of the goddamn earth.
America's first. You guys are completely infected already. Sounds typical, to be honest with you.
All the snowflakes are melting. I love
There you go. Diarrhea has mutated. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna start moving into killing people here. Okay, so what we're gonna do is dysentery. Here, we're gonna.
Nice. How about
we're gonna give him. Well, actually, that's the insanity is the next one here. Significantly harder to cure. Let's do it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go to random blackouts. Fits reduce the patient's ability to function independently, can be fatal. Because I think we've infected the world. Yeah, we've infected the world. So now we just have to kill the world. First death in the Philippines. There we go. So now we're starting to kill it. We're starting to kill everybody.
The Philippines needs to go.
Well, we've already killed 1 million people. Due to
not good enough.
Global research focused on the cure. So now they're worried.
Oh, now they're worried.
Now they're worried.
Yeah,
paranoia symptom. There you go. Paranoia symptom mutated, so they won't work together very well anymore. Can be fatal. Okay, that's the ones we want. We want anything that can be fatal now. There are no healthy people left in the world.
I don't think there was to start with.
Well, that's fair. Mental health and all that. Central Europe begins to break down. So once they start breaking down, they can't contribute to the cure anymore, and the science starts slowing down from them.
So basically, Muslims.
What? let's not get ourselves fucking deleted off the internet, dude.
I just said what? I didn't say a curse word.
Oh, you can't say things like that. I don't think.
It's a joke.
I don't think certain jokes are just not allowed nowadays. I'm sorry.
You know what?
I agree. Comedy should be free from all of these things, but sometimes I don't know. The world is now.
Yeah, rape can be funny. Okay.
Dr. Disrespect was just deleted. Nobody even knows what he did.
Well, I mean, his name kind of lends some.
You don't know anything about him, dumbass.
So I'm just going off the name. I don't know.
I mean it with love. Okay, there we go. Okay, see, they're actually getting pretty good on figuring me out now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to evolve. It's going to more work needed to develop cure. So what this is going to do is this is going to kick their progress back. Didn't do a whole ton. Cool. Man, they're at 52% figured me out. There, it developed fever. We got to kill more people, damn it.
Yeah,
what?
Aim it at the military that's coming to take you out, special forces and such. Delta Force, Green Berets.
Slightly harder to cure, can be lethal. Good, that's the one. Keep going, kill. Projectile vomiting symptom combo, yes. There you go, that's what you wanted, Frank. Right here, coughing and vomiting are causing the infected people to projectile vomit. And they've already got dysentery, so there's crap flowing in the streets now. Vomits all over the walls. Everything's on fire.
Oh my god.
Frank is like, yes, tell me more. Tell me more.
Cats
Hold
and
on.
dogs living together.
See, that's what I was
totally
thinking too. Okay, I need 7 more points, and then I can
Where's Bill Murray when you need him?
start really causing some death here.
I love Ghostbusters too.
There it is, right here. Coma. Boom! I just
Nice.
evolved coma.
You're still alive, but might as well be dead. So just pull the plug.
It's killing people fast now. Their progress is starting to slow. They're not gaining. India's in anarchy. Everybody's falling apart. It's happening. This is it, boys and girls. The end is near. All those people holding signs on the ends of the streets, they were right. Oops, oops, symptom combo. Sneezing and diarrhea. Oh, listen. Sneezing and diarrhea are causing unwanted accidents, lowering productivity and drawing attention.
Whoopsies.
They're firing their crap on the walls when they sneeze. Achoo! Like right out the back.
Why did you run in the back of me? Because I'm sitting on 3 feet of fucking shit.
Okay, we need 10 more points, and we're just gonna stop everybody's hearts.
Nice. Jesus, this game is morbid as hell.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Total organ failure. Boom.
You're giving them orgasms before they
Total orgasm failure.
Nice.
Oh no, they're dying at a rapid rate now, boys and girls.
They're jerking and nothing's happening.
I mean, there's only 700 million people left in the world. 650, 620, 590, 550.
You only need 120 to repopulate.
They're going down. Well, yeah, but pulmonary fibrosis just hit everybody, so it's gonna get rough real quick here.
Oh boy, that's the end. I don't even know.
It's pretty much the end. There's only 250,000 people left. The research has stopped. They're done. They start getting to what happens is when you start getting towards 80 something 90% of the cure, and they were up to 60. What'll happen is they start putting out like trial vaccinations, and it slows you down. It starts doing kind of like damage to your progress, and next thing you know, what can happen is it can be like, vaccinations have begun in this country kind of thing. And if you can evolve, if you got enough points, you can evolve your way on top of that again a little bit. But you're in a race for time at that point because they're right on top of you, and you're like trying to like shut down their progress before they can catch up at all. Right now, there's only 100,000 people left. 65,000. 30, 16, 9, 200, 23, 0. The world is dead.
Thank God.
I have killed everybody with COVID-19. Victory! All life on Earth has been murdered. And it only took me 702 days. You know, I did this in 500 last time. I did it in a whole 3/4 of a year faster. Or 2/3? Something like that, anyways. 2/3.
Something can be learned from that.
And
unfortunately, you're dead to enjoy it.
I have now exited the game. Everybody can not enjoy the game anymore. Yeah, so that was fun, huh? Yeah, killing the world with COVID-19. It's been fun, you know. I'm just kidding.
Not a clue what the fuck that just happened. that was the most
I wouldn't mind dying of orgasm, Craven says.
What did he die of? He just kept jerking.
He just kept on fucking going, man. You should have seen it. He was so happy.
I mean,
I've never seen him with a smile that big before. Oh, shit. That's funny.
Oh, you're funny, man. God damn.
Yeah, I know, eh? God damn it! Carol Baskin.
That's good stuff.
Have you... Here, this is what I was going to show you. Look at this. Look at this. I want to play around. I've been so busy, but I'm starting to get back into doing things. And, like, check this out. And I don't want any music claims or anything. Hold on, watch. Here. Well, here, watch this. God damn it. Maybe I'll just play a bit of music here. I'll make it so the audience on my end can hear it. I'll make it so you can hear it. Is it playing? There it is. These are the tutorials that come with the editor program. Well, they do it for free. FTFE has talked about supporting me with Adobe, which is nice of him. I'm talking to him about that. Isn't that fucking awesome? So like they show you how to do it, like how you take the shots.
Turn up effects to make it a bit more interesting.
So it's kind of neat. So
That was interesting.
yeah, I guess. I like the shoe.
There you go. He picks it up.
Comes back for it basically. So yeah, like that's kind
You
of
gotta have your shoes.
it's kind of shit I've been looking at anyways, trying to.
Is that what's happening to the missing 411? I think. You think?
The missing 411? What are you talking about?
You don't know about missing 411, Dave?
You don't know about Dr. Disrespect. Shut your mouth. What's missing 411?
Okay, so there's a criteria of people that go missing for like no goddamn reason whatsoever.
That was just a TV show, wasn't it?
No. I mean, he made 2 documentaries, but
They had a TV show, wasn't it? The 400
No.
or something like that, or what was it? The fucking. It was exactly that. It was about all the people that had gone missing over the years.
No, yeah, they didn't come back though.
That doesn't matter. There was a show.
Listen to me. He's written 7 books. They're based on his books. Missing 411. Each book is 411 cases that follow a. I mean, fuck it, I'll just play. I mean, you know.
They made a TV show afterwards. They did.
No, they. Yes,
yeah, they did. I'm sure they fucking did. You're wrong.
It has nothing to do with what I'm talking about.
Guess what? I bet you it does, because it was all about these 400 or these X many missing people from throughout history that were gone and suddenly came back. No, dude, I'm not saying they're affiliated. They don't have to be fucking affiliated, but you can fucking base an offshoot later off of something from the fucking historical thought. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Wasn't that like about like 6 or 7 years ago?
I don't know. It was about missing fucking people show. It was probably more like
Yeah,
10 or it was probably more like it's probably more like 15 years ago when you think about it.
Yeah, I know. These books were written like 5-6 years ago.
Well, then they copied them, see? Just kidding.
No, these are all real missing.
Yeah, but dude, all you're telling me is that they used the same fucking 400 missing people at that point. I mean, the other show was about missing people throughout time.
Yeah, no, this is throughout time. This
was
is
abducted, like abductions and things like that, right? So.
Yeah, but they're not abducted.
You don't know that. Aliens took every fucking one of them, Frank. I'm just kidding. I'm not...
Well, a lot of people say
like, this is
that,
not the direction I expected this conversation to go, I'll be honest.
It's of course aliens. See who?
Well, you're supposed to say it's aliens. That's how it works.
Yeah, you know, because instead of God of the Gaps,
we're already being suppressed. YouTube's like, aliens, shut it down.
I know. But, I mean, unless we have crazy hair and are Greek.
We could have crazy hair?
And
Who
Greek.
said that?
You got to be Greek. That dude's out of his fucking mind, by the way.
What?
You know, the ancient aliens, crazy fucker. Apparently
I don't know who we're talking about. There's a guy that apparently has seen some sort of like, who's been working on craft. The thing is, like, every one of these people could be lying, and all of them could be telling the truth, or any of them, none of them could be, some of them could be, one of them could be. I heard a pretty
fucking evidence. Take a video or something. I don't know.
Well, there's lots of people have seen unexplainable things all throughout time.
Sure.
Even my own
the worst thing in the world is you know.
Yeah, but there's accounts of entire towns. Like, there's legit accounts of entire towns seeing something and calling the police one by one. Like, there's even like records of all the phone calls made to the police about the object that is like silver and like floating above town. So, like, I mean, there's legit entire cases where like parking lots full of hundreds of people walking into a supercenter like ducked at their cars as like a massive spacecraft went, or craft anyways, went over top. Like, those are the ones that are interesting. And then you get things like like the Phoenix Lights, the Phoenix Lights and stuff. The
Yo,
fucking
I remember CNN was literally showing them. Remember that?
yeah. And what would happen is they were saying, oh, it was just like. It was like, oh, it was this, it was that. Meanwhile, there were like people that like love fighter jets and like you know big jet aficionados, the people that watch the fucking military runways and like to photograph them taking off, and just the people that sit in their lawn chairs at night and just do that shit. And they were watching them launch like waves of fighters. They were coming back and fueling and relaunching. And what was happening is every time they'd launch them, these fucking lights would just disappear, fucking move away or lift into the sky, and then they would like leave the area, and then all of a sudden the fucking lights would just descend back down over out of the sky and stuff. And then you get things like, well, that's the Washington lights too, but the Phoenix lights is they're very similar events, are they? Phoenix lights involved a vessel, but it also involved the military chasing away lights. And then you had Foo Fighters in well, maybe I got that one mixed up, but either way, Foo Fighters in World War II. I mean, what's a Foo Fighter? Anybody who doesn't know what a Foo Fighter is, well, yeah, no, UFO doesn't mean automatically mean aliens, but here's the thing, Craven, when you listen to this, like, okay, so in World War II, the name Foo Fighters isn't a band. It's a band is named after the name Foo Fighters. Foo Fighters were fake fighters that would they were lights that would follow the bombers, American bombers, but Allied bombers, and everybody reported them.
German bombers even reported it.
Yeah, and they would follow the bombers on their runs to the bombings. And then they would. It wasn't as much though. It started mostly after, like in the Pacific a little bit. But either way, they would. But they were lights that would follow them, and they would literally be just far enough away that they couldn't quite make out what they were, but they would follow them on bombing runs all the way there and all the way back sometimes. And it was such a problem. Like they would dispatch fighters. Like the Americans would use fighters. They would have fighter escorts, and they'd have the fighters chase the lights because they thought it was the Japanese that were like keeping an eye on them and were going to attack their bombers. And so they would go to chase the lights away, and they would just fuck off. And then they would just come right back again and start watching. And it became such a regular thing to have these lights follow you on your bombing runs that they would start literally, you'd have one pilot say to the other, like, hey, we got a light off our wing. And he'd say, oh, it's just a Foo Fighter. It's been there for the last 40 minutes. Kind of thing. Like they wouldn't even fucking tell their partner, their co-pilot about it anymore, because they would look over their shoulder and be like, it's just another fucking light. Like it would just get tiring for them to tell the other pilot about the lights off the wings.
There was another account where it went.
And this is, of course, just to finish one more comment though. This is, of course, in a time when, let's face it, there wasn't drones flying around. There wasn't fucking lights all over the, like there was less vessels in the air. There was just less things that it could even be.
And the Germans also reported the same thing. And the Germans, would scramble their fighters to do the same damn thing. And they thought the Americans were doing it. And the Americans thought the Germans were doing it. And the Japanese thought...
Well, and even when America upgraded its radar systems and some of its jets, they started picking up shit that was like... Fuck, they were picking up things that were like shooting around like and turning rapidly and stuff like that, like would be way up at 40, 50,000 feet. And they legit thought the fucking radar... Now, they've since, I believe, programmed it so it doesn't show these kinds of things anymore. Like probably just sifts them out and filters them. But essentially, when they upgraded their radar technology, there was like anomalies that were unexplainable in the radar information, which even the people that made it are like, we think it's working fine, which means that there's an object that's fucking turning from Mach 1 to Mach 1 in like a right-hand turn. And like, so they were just like, all right, like, kind of thing. And like, ever since that, they like, I don't know. I personally believe that they know a little bit more than they let on. There's information that, I mean, look what happened when War of the Worlds happened. People fucking literally threw themselves out of windows because they thought they fucking thought the aliens were invading, so they fucking hucked themselves out of windows. Like, people are irrational.
And of course it happened in New Jersey.
Well, but the people killed themselves all over, didn't they?
One couple committed suicide in Indianapolis.
It's so stupid. It's so fucking stupid.
Which doesn't make any much sense to me because
aliens are here.
Yeah, but I mean,
I might as well fight to the fucking death. If I'm gonna go out, you're gonna fucking get me kicking and screaming, bitch. That's how that going down.
By the way, I'm doing a review on Raiders of the Lost Flicks channel tomorrow. War of the
Have you
Worlds,
ever
the
heard that
original
podcast, or have you ever heard that, by the way? Oh my God, it's it. Oh my God, it's pulling them out of the windows. It's the horror of it all. It's exactly like you'd expect a theatrical performance to be in the time. The tragedy of it. Oh my God. Oh Lord.
Back then, TV wasn't a thing. It was radio. I mean,
Well, but even when the Hindenburg crash, it was the same thing. Oh, the agony of it. Oh, the tragedy. Like they were so used to selling the voice back then, eh? There's a chance this video will never be seen, but that voice is gonna be on every fucking radio in the country. Like, oh my God, like they were so dramatic about it. Fucking Jesus.
It was a.
Nowadays, hold on. Nowadays, it's like this. It's like it's a wiggly fucking phone video. Like fucking holy shit! Like fucking that's how the footage comes in now. It's footage of the guy running away over his shoulder. This is Brainy Beaver reporting live from fucking nowhere.
I'm not going to tell you where I'm at or what I'm doing, and I'm not going to hold the camera.
It's like
the way I should in landscape mode or anything.
Fucking back then though. Back then they had to like back up, and they were like. Ding 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 ding. As they fucking backed up.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's funny. It's good times.
Do you believe in extraterrestrials there, Scotty? Like for reals? For reals?
I mean, of course I do. There's no reason for them not to exist. I'm not a God-fearing man, so yeah, I don't know why they wouldn't exist. I mean, there's so much space out there. And besides, we're so young as a species. We're like dirty, hairy monkeys that are barely like, we're like putting atoms together. Kaboom! Whoa! Like,
they're not putting them together. They're splitting them apart.
we're trying to fucking put them together, buddy. Fusion's happening, bro.
I know. Over in France. It's a
Actually, they had some really promising experiments, didn't they, with it already? They were like, yeah, baby.
So far, they have contained a fusion reaction for, I believe it was, the longest has been, I think, like 7 seconds.
Yeah, but I think that the problem is there's still I think they're building one right now that has the potential to sustain a reaction. The problem is that they've been able to do it. The problem is that it always takes more power to keep sustained than it produces. So the thing is, like, we can keep a fusion reaction going. We just got to keep pumping power into it, which is kind of not the point of having a fusion reaction.
Yeah, when you're negative.
Yeah, it's kind of like I don't know how else to explain that. It's like oh fuck, it's like using a jet. I don't even know. It's like using the fucking power off of your batteries to like run a bunch of fans that turn a windmill that fucking charge the batteries. Like you're fucking not getting it all back here, and then like supplementing those batteries with power from the fucking grid every time they get low. Like it's essentially like it's just not working. Something's wrong with your equations here. You're just not making them happen.
Yo, did you hear about this new energy type of system where it's out in the middle of it only really benefits pretty much what the fuck is it called? Pretty much they use the ocean, they use the
Currents. Yeah, tidal.
no. One pipe is like 5 feet in, the other pipe is about 500 feet down. And it becomes a closed system where
You're talking about geothermal.
No, because it's in the water. It's not land.
Well, no,
it's
geothermal is water too.
Okay, well,
geothermal is earth thermal.
And
it doesn't have to do with land. It has to do with just being in the like There's no other name for a lake. You just call it lake loop geothermal, for instance, if you had it at the bottom of a lake.
Yeah, I mean, I can play the.
Dude, I know exactly what you're talking about. I mean,
Joe Scott just did a video.
But using it for what? So are they using it for cooling?
No, for electricity.
Interesting.
It is very interesting, and if you get enough of them, and it's a closed system, basically the water you're using to evaporate steam, right? It turns a turbine, comes, and then
Turbine.
the water and then your water, the turbine. Sorry.
It's an American thing. American. Turbine, roof, crick.
Yeah, where we say data instead of data. So anyway,
Okay, we're supposed to say zebra, but that is actually how they say it. So apparently we're right and you're wrong.
it is data. So
No, it is zebra too.
what?
It's actually a zebra.
Zebra?
Yeah.
Oh, instead of a zebra? I didn't get that at first.
No, but it is. It's actually a zebra. Like they call them zebras.
Who does?
The people that live where zebras live.
Australia?
I don't believe that that's Australia. You're thinking Africa, like the Sahara or the Savannah or something like that. I think.
I don't.
Zebras are not an Australian animal, sir.
I just figured they're weird looking, and Australia's got a lot of that.
They are absolutely. Those stripes are so that they blend in with the grass. I don't know why white and black. It makes no sense to me, but that's what it's for.
Yeah, and they're very tall. So, what are you blending in with? I mean, anyway. Oh, yeah, because the.
Well, I'm just saying that Z. We use Z and you use Z, and as a kid, I always thought ours was fucking wrong, because Z may, Y, X, Y, Z, right? Not X, Y, Z. But the reality is that Z, the Canadian pronunciation for Z, is actually the correct one, because I heard Trevor Noah call them zebras. And I looked at my wife and went, fuck, we've been saying it right. Like, the Canadian pronunciation is actually the way that they say it. He calls them zebras. Remember, he's African.
Wouldn't it be Zeb-ebras?
No, I mean, that's you don't pronounce the entire word of your letter. For fuck's sakes.
Look at all those Zeb.
All of a sudden, all the fucking words have fucking little brackets around all the letters for the fucking phonetical pronunciation of the fucking letter. This is the kind of shit that makes me laugh. That's funny. No, I'm not making funny. I think it's great. We should work on this. We could make a theater performance.
And octopi is actually right. And octopus is also right. They're both right.
Are they spelled the same?
Octopuses and octopi.
Octopi is plural. Octopus is singular.
Yeah, but octopuses is plural, and it's right. It's correct as well. Octopi is the Latin version of octopuses. But octopuses is...
somebody told me something really funny the other day. It's like a group of Karens is a... what is it?
Annoying?
No, it was a fucking funny as shit. Let me look it up.
Annoying? Insanely annoying?
No, I'm telling you. Hold on.
Yeah, like
I think Mippet gave it to me. It's a privilege. It's a privilege of Karens. It's a group of Karens. It's like a flock. It's a privilege of Karens. That's so fucking funny. Oh my god.
The mob. It's like a mob of Karens because...
Yeah, but it's a privilege. Think about it. No, it's a privilege. Think about it. You got to give them a name that works with them. They're also privileged. They're privileged bitches. It's a privilege of Karens. Somebody was trying to make the male version Matt, and I'm Matthew, and I'm like, in what fucking world would they be Matthews? They're Chads. It's the same reason we call... Because, like, a Chad in gaming, think of what a Chad in gaming is. You got rats and Chads. Rats are the ones that, like, go in and loot and try to get the money. Chads are the ones that are always looking for a conflict. They're like the ones where they're leaving backpacks full, Tarkov style. They got the backpack full. They've got guns on. They got all this loot. And they're on their way out in here. Rat-tat-tat. And they go...
You know, I can...
And they have to go for it.
Well, they're curious. They're very curious folk.
No, they're conflict. They love conflict. It's all about the conflict.
Okay.
Yep.
They're drama queens.
All the same thing.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, like that accountability for all. Hey, count this up to women. We were talking about Chads, bro. We don't discriminate.
No. We equally discriminate. As long as you do it the same both ends.
I'm so tired.
So am I. How many days have you been up?
Pretty much. That's basically.
Yeah.
We might have to cut her off soon. I'm starting to lose steam. We're almost at an hour. It'll be a shorter podcast today, probably. I've been crawling around in a crawl space for 2 days straight now, and I am wrecked from it. So,
Dude, I saw that picture and I'm like, oh fuck, my back hurts just looking at that.
my ass though is gonna be toned, boy, because I couldn't even sit on a toilet seat at the end of the day without it hurting.
Dude, your ass is amazing.
He said this twice to me now, and I'm curious as to how he knows.
I thought, I've got sources.
He's got a toilet cam in my house. He's like, yeah, Brainy.
When you jump through the window with Flight to Flat Earth, you saw it, and
that's old. That's old Brainy ass. New Brainy ass is like 20 pounds slender.
Yeah, I mean, if it got better,
got less hair.
Good God.
He's just had a lot more stress the last few months, so it's got a lot more gray starting to form. That's all.
New jerk off material. Nice.
That's okay. I'm hoping to silver up. My wife will be like, "Ooh, Mr. Gray."
Get this, right? So I ordered like this lacy sexy thing for my wife, right? And it came with,
Calm yourself down, Craven. Keep going. Keep going.
So it came with like a lacy black thong and the bra, and it also came with another thong for me. And in the front was a hole.
Nice.
It was like, what is this? This is a male thong with a hole so my cock could go through it. Why? I didn't order that. That was not in the fixture, I swear. I would not have ordered that. I don't wear thongs much.
Julio's Thongs for Men. Check it out.
Yeah, I don't wear thongs.
Not a sponsor. I'm just kidding. Julio's Thongs for Men, bro.
Two straps.
Oh, shit. Okay, I'm starting to melt.
Yeah, you keep yawning, dude. You're killing me.
Okay, well.
But, yep.
We should move in that direction just because, I'm dying here.
I'm gonna have a boy. Yay.
Yeah, Frank's having a boy. He did the whole thing where they they did like that pop and, what is it, like bop, spin, twist. they played Bop It or something over the color thing. I'm just kidding. He had the thing where they twist it and it blows a bunch of color in the air. Yeah, have you ever played Bop It? Do you know what the fuck I'm talking about, Frank?
No.
Okay, there's a game called Bop It. Listen, the joke will make more sense if I show you something, okay?
Okay.
Frank, that one went over your head, just so you know, buddy. It's okay.
Yeah, it did. It was a get-together family, and and then only her sister knew. Her sister went and picked up the results.
I'm telling you, buddy, you missed out on... Oh. Oops. My bad.
Hey, Brainy Beaver joined. What the fuck
look at
just
that.
happened?
Well, I left the meeting.
Is Craven still here?
Craven's and no, nothing happened to that.
Okay, good. Because I don't want to lose our entire audience.
Well, you know.
Craven's awesome. And I've been trying to, what am I doing?
Oh, this isn't, I wanted a trailer. Fucking Jesus. Hold on.
Do you see the new Super Heavy that they built? Jesus Christ, it's huge. SpaceX is just amazing to me how
There you go.
build as fast.
This will make more sense for you now when I said you get the Bop It thing. Here, hold on.
Bop. Okay.
Oh shit, I keep pressing goddamn mother effing buttons.
Want to play a game that's really challenging?
Like what?
Like Bop It! It commands, you obey!
Bop it.
Man,
that looks easy.
that's why I said you were playing Bop It. You're twisting it, see?
Faster.
If you can't keep up,
Twist.
Twist, click, and bop. That sounds
you
like
lose!
It was a memory game. You would have failed. You're not very smart. I'm just kidding.
I had Simon.
Oh, Simon's the same fucking thing.
Beep boop bop boop beep boop boop.
Yeah, that one was. Yeah, I remember that one too. Simon was fun too. Yeah, same idea, same kind of concept.
Yeah.
You got to pass it to the next person though. It gets faster with pop it. It gets faster and faster. So you pass the next person. It's pop it, twist it, pop it, boom it. Like you just gotta pull it, twist it,
Oh my
pop it,
goodness.
twist it, twist it, twist it, pop it, pull it.
You know what? You doing that? I remember the commercial now.
Yeah, it's funny. Eh?
So,
Craven?
I literally, you realize that original Simon is expensive as shit on eBay? They are really expensive. Like they're collector's items right now. Like if you have a brand new one in a box, never opened, the shit's like
Well, yeah, lots of things there. Bob and Doug are doing a splash down. That's good news.
Yeah, everybody understood that. What?
Bob and Doug, SpaceX, it's all gonna splash down. On that note, Frank, do you have anything last to say? I need to get the fuck off of here. I'm melting hard.
I have the only thing I have to say is LIW, the Twilight Zone review, Tuesdays at 10 p.m. Eastern.
Rock on.
Holla back, girl.
Holla back.
Holla at your boy. Peace.
All right. Well, but yeah, do your podcast pitches too, because I'm gonna end my stream here, and I gotta get out of here because I'm starting to honestly just die in my chair. I should be asleep.
I'm tired of shit, but we still came through and brought the funny, I think.
Well, we
Yeah.
brought something that resembles funny.
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time thinking on my toes at this point now.
Scott killed everyone and then bopped it.
I murdered the world. It was good. It's a good time.
Yep. And now I'm repopulating it with one child that's a male. So no
Okay, he's a buck. He's important. He can impregnate lots of chicks.
or sheep. Yep.
Jesus. Just didn't have a rebuttal for that.
I don't know. Yeah, like where do you go with that?
Fuck.
Find a sheep, I guess. Is sheep what's singular for sheep?
Sheep.
All right.
A sheep. I think. A lamb?
Oh, well,
No, lamb's a young sheep.
I mean, I'm hard. How about you?
What? All right, I think that's the end of that. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, reddragonsradio.com on that note, reddragonsradio.com, everybody. Just go there and enjoy some really good podcasts.
I brought all the funny, and y'all know it. Craven's right, he did. Yeah, well, Brainy Beaver, for the 25 people that might watch this, and you know how to do it.
And yep, and for the other 50 people that listen.
There you go. Love it. Okay.
Yay.
Well, I am going to Screaming Beaver out, and Frank can't hear that anyway, so it won't affect him. All right.
Thank you.
Everybody have a good night. Thanks, Craven.
And if you wanna listen to some
Rebuttal.
good music,
All right.
Greg Craven, love
Have
it.
a good night, Craven. I'm sorry that I'm bagged tonight. I'd love to go longer, but I'm done. The plural of moose is moose. Yeah, it's true.
Mooses or meese?
Mooses. Meese. No, it's just moose.
Okay.
Okay. Bye, Craven.